Blessings and welcome to the Path to Freedom and this Power of Prayer. My name is Daniel Roquillo, and as always, I want to thank you for joining me, for choosing to tune in, for choosing to participate in a moment of expanding our consciousness and a moment of raising our vibration, and really a moment of setting ourselves free. Setting ourselves free to be in joy, setting ourselves free to be in not only joy but ever-expanding joy, setting ourselves free to be in ever-expanding love and peace and harmony and wholeness and all these beautiful qualities, abundance, beauty, creativity. And in that, we're also setting ourselves free to release and let go of that which no longer serves, the small, the limited, the judgments, the opinions, the point of views, the perceptions, the thoughts as to what should and should not be. All of that which is keeping the peace from emerging. All of that which is keeping the harmony from welling up from within us, from the love, from the peace. For the peace and the love, and all of that to well up from within us. So thank you for doing this work. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your contribution to the world. We're not doing this only for ourselves. I mean, we are doing it for ourselves, but in doing it for ourselves, as there is only one, whatever we do for ourselves, with ourselves, it affects the whole. It cannot be in any other way. So thank you for being a beneficial presence. Thank you for allowing a new version of this world to come into being in, as, and through you. All right, so that was that became something. It was supposed to be an introduction, but it became something. The theme of this particular prayer is "It is done." It is done. And as I've already spoken a little bit, I'm not going to say too much about prayer, but what I want to say is that prayer, this modality of prayer, which is called the 6-step spiritual mind treatment, the 6-step affirmative prayer, or sometimes the scientific prayer. The purpose of this prayer is for us to come into the deep knowing and feeling that all is well in this moment. To come into the deep knowing and feeling that the good that we desire, be it health, be it love, be it joy, be it harmony, be it wholeness, be it abundance, be it some creative endeavor, that good is already here. It's already done. It's already happening in the infinite mind, and that is actually the theme of this particular prayer. I've simply been guided to call it "It is done." So that is the purpose of this particular prayer. So no begging, no beseeching, no asking some external deity for anything, but just treating our own minds, going to work within our own minds to know that which already is. So it is time. I invite us to make ourselves comfortable, whatever that means. I invite us to close our eyes. I invite us to allow a smile to play across our faces. Not a smile of frivolity, but a smile of healing and love, as this smile allows the body to relax and release tension. And we always want to begin in gratitude, so let's jump right into gratitude. And my goodness, how great, how grateful I am to be on this beautiful path. How grateful I am to be in this beautiful space, to be here and now. With all the love that is here, all the peace that is here, all the joy that is here, all the wholeness that is here, all the abundance that is here, the beauty that is here. How profoundly grateful I am that I get to know beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I get to feel with every fiber in my body that right here, right now, all is well. That right here, right now, something wonderful is happening. And right here, right now, everything is working for our highest good as individuals, as a collective. There is so much to be grateful for right here, right now. And I'm grateful to know that. I'm grateful to feel that. I'm grateful to realize that. I'm grateful for the toolbox that I have that just keeps on filling up with more and more tools, and they just become more and more powerful. But I'm so grateful for that toolbox, allowing me and allowing us to pick up whatever tool we need in any given moment to extract our attention from the fear, the worry, and doubt. Bring our attention, bring our point of view, bring our focus to the goodness that is here, always, forever. I'm grateful that you are here too, that you are filling your toolbox with these beautiful tools, that you are choosing to release and let go of that which no longer serves, that you're choosing to give yourself permission to move into ever greater expansion, into ever more expanded versions of who and what you are. That you're giving yourself permission to grow, to unfold, to become more of that which you already are. Thank you. I'm so grateful for you. Whenever you are and wherever you are, and whoever you are. From this space of gratitude, I recognize the one mind, the one power, the one source of everything, the one life, the one light, the one consciousness, the one intelligence. I recognize it as the one, the loving presence. I call it God, we can call it whatever, but I call it God or Spirit. I recognize this loving presence as the only thing there is, that there's not Spirit and something else. There's not Spirit a little bit over here and nothing over there. But God is. God is. Perhaps the most profound spiritual principles and truths. God is. And this loving presence, it is expressing itself in, as, and through all spaces and places, because it is all spaces and all places. It is all objects. It is all beings. It is all moments. It is boundless. It is infinite. It is eternal. It is limitless. It is everything that we can see, and it is everything that we cannot see. It is everything that we hear, everything that we don't hear. It is all that we know and all that we don't know. It is omniscient, meaning that it knows and sees all there is to know and see. It has no beginning, it has no ending. It is the creator, it is the creation. And this loving presence, it truly is loving, it truly is good. It is always for itself, it is always benevolent, it is always seeking to reveal more and more and more of itself in us and through all of creation. And so there's no space we can ever be where God is not, where the fullness of God is not. There's no place we can ever go where all of that which God is not fully present. God is loving, and God is grace, which means that there is no withhold in spirit. There is no denial in spirit. There is no delay in spirit. But spirit is eternally giving fully and freely of all of that which it is. All of that which it is. And this loving presence is, in its lovingness, is eternally sourcing and fueling and funding itself, sustaining, maintaining itself, and guiding and leading and moving itself into ever greater and greater expressions of itself in us and through all of creation, in us and through you, in us and through me, in us and through every single one of us. And it is always expressing itself perfectly. Always the divine and perfect timing, always divine and perfect action happening. No mistakes, no meaningless acts, no random acts. No luck, no chance. Only perfection. Perfect order. Perfect order. So here we are. You and me. One with the one, one with the whole. One with the one mind, one with the one power, one with the one source. unique, perfect, whole, and complete expressions of all of that which God is, in absolute oneness with this living, loving presence. So what this means is that everything is working for our good. As God is always for itself, as God is always seeking to come into ever greater and greater expressions of itself, everything is working for our good. What it also means is that the highest possibility for us, for our lives, for every single aspect of our lives, for every single creative endeavor, it is already done. It already exists in the infinite mind of Spirit. Every conceivable possibility, and for us as humans, every inconceivable possibility already exists in the infinite mind, and as it is in the infinite mind, it's already done. The universe, before it came into being, already was in the infinite mind. This planet, before it came into being, already was in the infinite mind. Everything begins in the infinite mind of Spirit. So as we are moving toward whatever it is that we are moving toward, that vision or that dream or that intention or that goal that we have caught, the highest possibility for each and every single one of them already exists. These are seeds, these are spiritual seeds planted within our consciousness. And just like with every single seed, if we plant a sunflower seed in the ground, inherently encoded, ingrained within that seed is the highest possibility for that particular seed, as it will express itself as a sunflower. But even long before the sunflower comes into being, the highest possibility already exists. The most beautiful version of that sunflower already exists within the seed. So whatever we are moving toward, whatever you are moving toward, whatever you are working toward, the highest possible outcome, the highest possible version, the highest possible expression of that already exists. It's already done. It is in the infinite mind. And it is now demonstrating, it is now manifesting itself. It is now coming into fruition here in this dimension, in, as, and through you. But it is not up to you to make it happen any more than it is up to the sunflower seed to make the sunflower happen. But what is for you to do is to participate in the happening, to be the vessel, to be the conduit for the happening to happen, for the manifestation to happen, for the demonstration to happen. But God, being infinite, being omniscient, God and God alone knows what needs to happen, when it needs to happen, and how it needs to happen for the highest expression, the highest version of your intention or vision or dream or goal or whatever the case may be, for that to come into manifestation. So there is no need for any of us to struggle, to work hard, to try to make it happen, to effort, to micromanage, to manipulate anything. It is already done. It is already done. The highest expression already exists in the infinite mind. And through surrendering, through allowing, through yielding, through leaning in, through trusting, it emerges. Just like that parable of the lily on the field, how it spins not, how it toils not, how it efforts not, it struggles not, and yet it is so beautifully provided for. Because it is God's will that the lily on the field comes into, emerges into, unfolds into the most beautiful, the most magnificent, the most fragrant version of itself. That is the will of God, just as it is the will of God for you and all of your endeavors, all of your life comes into the highest expression of itself. And that highest expression already exists. So there's not anything for you to do to make it happen other than surrendering and allowing Spirit to guide and lead and move you beautifully. It is done. I invite you to feel into that. It is done. It is not going to happen. It's already happened in the infinite mind. And it is now here demonstrating and manifesting itself in us and through you, in us and through your life. I invite you to feel into that. I invite you to take on the knowing, the feeling that it is done. All is well, so peace be still. It is done. All is well, so peace be still. It is done. Something wonderful is always happening. It is done. Everything is working for your good. It is done. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Know that this is so, and allow the peace that arises, that emerges, to take you over. Allow yourself to be like the lily on the field that doesn't spin, that doesn't toil, that doesn't struggle, that doesn't effort, and yet is so beautifully provided for. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to be like nature, that is seen as such profound state of trusting that it doesn't need to make anything happen, because it knows that it is done. So the happening happens with such ease and grace. Such ease and grace. That ease and grace is right where you are. That ease and grace is beckoning you, calling you to give it permission to enter into your life. It is done. All is well, so peace be still. It is done. It is done. All is well, so peace be still. It is done. It is done. For this and so much more I give thanks, knowing that it is done. It is done. It is happening now, with ease and grace in us and through you. And so I release the word, surrendering to the isness, surrendering to the doneness, allowing it to demonstrate and manifesting itself here in this dimension, in us and through you, with ease and grace. I let it. So it is, so be it, so shall it be. So you are, so God is, so everything is, as it is done, as it is one. Amen, Amen, Ashe, Aho, Hotep, Shalom, Salam, and Hallelujah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until the next time, I bless our ways, and I bless all of our days. With much love, namaste. And many blessings, namaste.